Hello guys and welcome back to the third episode. I know it's kind of later date. I was gonna do each one episode each week. But I low-key kind of forgot, so sorry, but I'm gonna try to keep up with both Minecraft and Roblox. Because yeah, for those of you who don't know, my channel is not about one specific thing. There's three things that I mainly do for my channel. One of them actually is Minecraft, as I'm doing right now, and then the other one I play a lot of MM2. That's another one for Roblox because I've been really addicted. I don't know why, but I'll always be the type of person to try new things, but MM2 for Roblox is just the main thing for me. And this Natter is still here. At least I got to tame it. But the question is of bringing it out. Did I get its scale? Okay, I could go make a saddle for it. I'm gonna make it sit though. Okay, because we're gonna have to get it outside. I don't know how the heck it gets stuck there. But yeah, at least we got a netter now. And we got our zipple back over there. But yeah, as I was saying, so my channel's not based off of just one thing. I like to do multiple things, which I mean isn't a bad thing when it comes to making different things and everything like that. I think the main thing that just the issue I have mainly um is just the fact that I do different things and sometimes I forget about one thing or the other, which I mean isn't all bad, I guess. It's just a matter of fact of me remembering, each day to do different things is gonna be not as simple as I thought it would be. Oh, yeah, and I also wanted to apologize to you all as well because, I, not so much as, slacking, but depending on the situation, I need an iron. Anyways, depending on the situation, I'll probably do one thing and then I wouldn't do the other thing, if that makes sense. I we gotta get this netter outside of the house first, but I was lucky to able to tame it. I didn't realize it was still inside my house. I would have thought it respawned. Um, but yeah, so just in general, I know that people also want to play with me as well. Um, but just those of you who don't know, it's just so Zach and Zane. I kind of want this dragon to be a girl, and I want it to be. We could do Sky. I mean, that's a girl's name, right? Yeah, Sky's a girl's name. Skylar is the boy. Okay. So we got Skylar. We need to get Skylar out of the house. Like I said, this game just really doesn't have genders when it comes to it, but I like to think they do. So that's just me. We got Zane and Zach over there, and I am wanting to make kind of a sanctuary for all my dragons. But the sanctuary will be over there. As you know, I already have a bridge from, I think it was the second episode, if I remember correctly. Which it probably was. Just probably not remembering it, which I never do. And English is an English thing today. When does it ever do? But I'd like to finish my house today. Is the main thing. But like I said, I'm sorry if I just haven't been recording. Not just that, but I've been trying to do different things, and depending on what they are, or depending on what happens, it's I'll do, for me personally, I like to edit Roblox M2 videos. I don't really edit my Minecraft videos because, in general, I like for you guys just to watch them. And for me personally, I find no need to edit a I guess you could say Minecraft video. I I know I did just start the stream today and it actually still didn't end up working. I think I'm kind of giving up on the fact that I won't be able to stream until I at least get better Wi-Fi or better PC, which isn't a big issue. Um, I'm trying to also think of how everything would work as well because for those of you who don't know, and I have asked this from you guys, it really means a lot when you guys get me to that point where you can start donating to me and everything. I know that I'm kind of being like greedy or whatever when I ask this. I do love when y'all watch my videos and comment on them as well. But I just really like to get to the point where I can finally have membership and you guys do certain things and everything because um, everybody would always ask me, how can I join? How can I do this? How can I do that? It's just like I don't really have a join system. I mean, I have a Discord server, but that's just mainly to show people that, when I'm doing videos and stuff, I might join the VCs in the future. Just with my schedule now, joining a VC is just not possible because like I said before, the thing that I'm kind of doing now, I'm always on the move, have no time to really do any games unless when I come home and if I really want to, do a whole episode and recording, which is barely rarely unless I'm on the weekends. So I just wanted to apologize to everybody because you'd always see me do some shorts, which you still do, and you'll see me online, but it's just like I have no time to really sit down and play with any viewers or anybody in general anymore. So it's really sad until I'm done with the whole thing. I can't really do anything. Like I'm limited to stuff. I know I needed oak wood. I don't know why I have birch. We should probably just get Skylar out of there first and then go and take. We could take Skylar to go get some wood. I mean, there's wood right down there. I don't really need to, but I didn't want to get Skylar outside of my house. I think I'll do it from the top because there's no glass up there. And the glass that I had to put on the bottom, it's going to take a while if I had to redo the glass. So let's get Skylar from. Oh, oops, sorry. I accidentally hit Skylar. My bad. I didn't know Skylar could actually feel that. Not Skylar, Sky. I keep calling them Skylar because recently I played with a new friend of mine that I made um, on gameram, and we also started like a How to Train Your Dragon world kind of. And yeah, I had a natter and I named it Skylar. I didn't know if he wanted to do like a series with me, so I didn't really ask him, nor did I record, because I feel like, oops, I'm gonna die. I feel like like when I start recording and people don't know, depending on who they are, they might not always take it the best way possible, which I mean I kind of get it. It's not really fair to me to be like the next day you'll know I recorded you or something, but it's not like when I record somebody, depending on like for example, MM2. I have friends in MM2, but like for example, you guys know my online son. I always try to ask him, like I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm recording," or like when I record me shooting him, he knows. So he doesn't actually take it into like, offense. But there you go, Sky. But just in general, like if it's not like for example, that's an example of when I wouldn't ask. But when it comes to somebody being incredibly rude on MM2 for no reason, then I end up just, what they say, it's better to record somebody than actually tell it to their face cuz not everybody takes it lightly, which I get. Like I wouldn't. But then again, you also have an option in life. You can be mad and be rude, or you can be nice and be kind. Like it doesn't like how do I put this? Your online life doesn't affect how it has to be in game basically, in my opinion. Because I'll meet that one type of person who's just trying to do all that in Roblox for what when you could just be doing like your little mood and everything somewhere else. Like nobody has to deal with that, which you can always server hop and everything. But why bring it to gameplay when you're just like that IRL? Like you gotta think about things like that. Cause what I'm 18 and even I know like by now that like why would you want to be a punk and everything on online when you could just be one like IRL? Or not just that, or like bragging when you have games and not everybody has what you have. Like I feel very offended, and I'm sure you guys do as well. It's just the fact that you need to say something in online when you could just be like that IRL. Like, I just don't get people. Because normally when people play games, for me personally, when I play like Minecraft alone, which I don't like always to do, but it's kind of what happens sometimes. But when I play Minecraft or even a game in general, I don't want, me personally, I don't want somebody to just be all that because I already have to deal with that like at work, like be all rude and everything. So when I come play a game or do a record for you guys, I don't want to have to deal with that type of stuff, and I'm sure you guys don't either. So just in general, I feel like whoever watches this content or feels offended to the fact that I said this, that's your own issue, but for those of you who want to heed my words, it's the truth. And I'm never one to really lie, and I used to lie so much. I will say I was that type of kid to be like a punk, I guess you could say, but I'm not anymore because I matured, but still in general nowadays you see these kids on, like, for example, Roblox. You see these kids just doing all that and being all big and boss, and for what? Like, I don't understand that nowadays. You'll do all that, and what's it worth? Like, you really need to think about that. So, for example, you'll have that one person who's saying all that, and then you'll have this other person who's just like, oh yeah. Like, I feel like the fact is why Roblox is not fun anymore, because there's always got to be that one rude person. And even if you feed into it, even if you say anything, there's nothing that will just be done about it. Like nowadays, even in not just in MM2, but you'll join Roblox and you'll join even any server, and you'll just have that person who's just incredibly disrespectful and rude. Like, I just don't understand what's even the point in it. Like there was this one I'm not trying to say it relates to anything, but there's this one clip I watched and I always kind of took heed from it because I'm not trying to be racism at all. Don't get this by this way, but there's this one clip where there's this one girl who's white, but she's like dating a black guy. Don't find this racism. But then so the hairdresser, the woman who's, I guess, so-called black, says to her, because the girl was like, "Hey baby, I'm here to like pick you up basically." Um well, the thing I find that was the most are you serious? Yeah, get him, dragon. But the thing I find most disrespectful is just the fact that, like, you can stand up for people. Like, you don't have to, if you're gonna treat this as like a game in IRL of being like rude and everything, then why not just stick up for the next person? Because the main fact I found issues with was, like I said, the main fact I found issues with was the fact that some people can't get over themselves, and I guess that made me upset. But it is a clip where the black girl would be helping the white girl because the hairdresser lady was black, and she was like, "She's with you? Like, are you serious?" Because then she says, "How are you gonna do it to the next person?" or something like that. Just in general, just think about your actions. Like, people say, I don't care whether or not you're like, what is it called? I don't care whether or not you're black, white. You could be purple for all I care. The main thing I care about is just respect, because not a lot of people have that these days. You'll even meet a kid who's, I'm not even trying to be racist, he could be black or white, and he'll just have the most rudest manners ever. Like, what's the point? Like you're so also, I feel like partially the reason why things normally happen like that is when it's online is because you don't teach your own child respect. I don't care. Just teach them at least to be respectful, or when they know there's a situation that's not right and you're just gonna do all that is insane. Just, in my opinion, if you're watching this, don't find any offense to anything I'm saying. I'm not even trying to be offensive. I'm just telling the truth. And the truth may hurt. Because even today, I had this person in my program who I was kind of telling the truth to. well, not me necessarily, but there was this girl I was working with who we all know that there's this one girl who's just really slow. And I told the other girl, because she obviously was kind of telling her she was slow, I was like, maybe don't tell them the truth, because normally when you tell people the truth, they can't handle it and they normally lash out, which was kind of what the girl was doing. Um, and I said sometimes it's just best to play it smart rather than to be the fool in the end. Because especially if you don't like somebody, it's not the best idea to tell them that. Because if you tell them that, then it just never ends well, and I should know because I won't lie, I used to be that type of person who was just not so much as rude, but that type of person who would like, fight, do all that, try to be a gangster, but in the end I kind of learned that there was just really nothing going for me because I mean, nowadays, I'm not gonna lie though, it's not any better. But at least I don't feel like every day is a struggle, but it kind of is. It just kind of depends. My point is be yourself and try to have some respect. I don't care who you are, just have respect, at least some. Because I don't care if you gotta be nice or rude or like anything, but just have some respect. That's all it takes to be the bigger person is have some respect. Like people always be mad about the fact when you're trying to outsmart somebody with kindness. Well, then maybe be that type of person. Learn from that experience. I actually have a funny story. So a few days ago, there was this British girl, and I don't know why she has such like. I'll join a server, and it's always this British or German person that always has to have an issue with somebody. I don't know why that is. I personally don't care what's happening in their lives, and I'm not even trying to say Germans or British people are bad. I love their accent. Just a matter of fact of you don't want. Firstly, I wouldn't make like I wouldn't say I have, but I wouldn't make fun of your accent if you wouldn't just be rude to people in general. But so there was this one girl I joined a server with, and I think she was kind of about my age, maybe older. And so basically, as you all know, I have really bad dyslexic capabilities, and you guys should know by now. I have a lot of disabilities, and so she was yapping. She was already kind of upset because I accidentally shot her because I thought she was the murderer because she just wasn't doing anything. So she got really defensive about it and she's like, "Why'd you shoot me?" And then after a little while, she's like something about, "Well, how about you learn how to spell?" And I had enough at that point, which I guess I kind of fed into it, but not really. I unmuted my mic for a second and said, "Have you ever really thought about the person you're making fun of actually has disabilities?" Like just the fact that like you're gonna make fun of people in game when you literally are probably doing it IRL. Like what's the point of making fun of somebody in game? Like really, tell me about it. Like there's no benefit. Maybe to the fact to make yourself feel better, but that's about it. Like there's nothing you can really do after making fun of somebody like that. But then again, I guess there is always options where you can log and everything. But why should I have to leave? I wasn't the one who started it and everything, but then again, after I said it, I just kind of muted my mic. Like I said what I needed to say. You started it and don't expect me to finish it nor expect me to feed into it. Just the fact that you need to learn your place. I don't care if you're British, but the fact is you're doing all that for what? Like it's just really frustrating. And what's even more frustrating is, as I've said before, I'd really hope you guys would start to watch my shorts and everything and get me to the point where I can get you guys memberships and I could get money because I may have stuff in Minecraft, but I'm really poor in Roblox. Like, people will always be like, "How'd you get those skins? How'd you get that? How'd you get that?" And I'd always be that type of person to be jealous too, but I'm never petty about it. Because I know there's this one girl that I'm actually friends with, and she's a YouTuber. I've done a recent post with it. If you guys watch my shorts, you'll know her. And just the fact that, like, she always has new outfits, or at least a few good looking outfits, and I'm just over here with the old classic furry outfits. And the amounts of times I get called furry is ridiculous, but, besides the point, just I'd really like to get paid eventually because I've been working very hard with it and nothing to show. Just a matter of fact, too, the whole program thing that I'm in, and nothing to show for it. No money, no nothing. And I literally babysit everybody there, so it's really hard when you don't get paid for anything you do. But if you guys could help me get to that point, that means a lot. Um, I know I wanted to tame a rumble horn, and I also wanted to finish my house. I should have enough to be able to finish my house. I think the main thing I was looking for, which I kind of forgot to look for, was the glass, because I know we are going to need glass for my house. And I do want to, I forgot what it's called, but I do want to, oh, got some iron here. I do want to heat up some gravel, because I have an idea for the house of the roof. So we're gonna need some cobblestone to heat up, and then we're also going to need, if I can find it, the glass, because this is the other thing we're also gonna need. I hate my inventory right now. I have keep inventory on kind of, but just I don't want it on. We have emeralds. The emeralds there. Put this there. Um, yeah. So okay, I'll probably finish up soon, but anyway. So yeah, guys, I need to, well, my father told me to finish up, but I gotta finish up this episode first. I mean, we at least got a nether, so that's saying something, but I still would like to finish up my house, so that's what I'm gonna do. Or I might not even get able to finish it. I mean, if I don't have a gravel stone, like, area. Um, but yeah, and I do apologize. I mean, if you join my Discord server, it'll always give you like an update when I post and everything. Yeah, it can get annoying, I guess, when it's always popping up, but it just kind of depends on when I do upload. Which I'm sure for me, uploading will take, like, I'm trying to find a good schedule to upload, and you all know this, but it's just I'm trying to find it, and I will eventually find it. I'm gonna make a mine down there. Um, yeah, so I can't finish my house. Probably the next time you guys see this, I'll finish it. Because, I don't know, it won't take that long. But I don't know how much patience my papa has, so... Yeah. So we'll end it here, but I will put the cobblestone in. So then I have it ready to build the house next time. We can go over what I did, and then we'll end the episode today. And I'll go over with you guys and say everything and say my goodbyes. I guess for me personally, this was just kind of a ranting episode, which isn't incredibly awful. Okay, so we got ourselves my Sky here. She's so beautiful. Look at her with her deadly natter. And she's sleeping happily. Oh, look at that. And then we got Zane and Zach. We got him last episode. The golem's still here. It's annoying. We got some trees growing in, so that's gonna be good for next time. I still need to finish my house. That's gonna be even more annoying. I am, by the way, guys, I am thinking of downloading the other Minecraft Dragon packs. So, for those of you who don't know, this one that I have isn't like, how to put this? This one I kind of bought with Minecoins, but the other ones are free. So I'll probably, next episode, I'll have that pack in, and I'll have the links down below. I don't think I will today, at least, but we got our house started up. Um, I think that's about it. Y'all know the bridge and everything. I might eventually also make pathways, because I feel like I won't always want to use, like, the waystone. The waystone's just kind of an easy transport until I kind of got my dragons and everything. So just things might change. I don't think. I think when I do new episodes from now on, I'll try to at least add in like a cool shader pack. But this one's kind of just basic. And I am thinking of doing the horror mod. I think that's all that it covers today. But thank you guys for watching. I was very excited if you made it through this video. If not, that's also fine as well. I think that wraps up everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and helping me out means a lot in general. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.